about was just the importance of getting their quarterback going. This transfer quarterback has been everything they needed and more. They are so grateful they picked him up in the portal. And now today, he is close to going over 3,000 yards for the season. They feel confident with the script. They meet every Friday night to see exactly what plays the quarterback likes. So they are confident they'll get him that mark early in the game. I'll keep you posted to how that looks down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Buffaloes will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Knights offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show for this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
Let's see what he can do with it. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Buffaloes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
They'll try to run for it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to ride this running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Lewis finds his man. It's Welch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Pressure coming. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before stopped a terrific run after the catch. The Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Taylor. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. Barrels ahead. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
On the option, finding some room. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Knights lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Throwing, Lewis. It's complete on the right side. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Here comes the heat. Out of the backfield, he's open. At the 35, he's loose. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. He's got him. And that won't quite be enough for the 1st down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll run for it. And some room to work. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. And And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Might be calling a hot route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen, gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many... line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Here's Lewis to throw. Oh, they're after him. Got the back over the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. To the air, it's Barnett. Forced out of the pocket. Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Holly Rowe will update his condition in a bit. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. This quarterback part of their running game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get
just steamrolling the defense. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them and it'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On the run, it's Clinton. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun on third down, Lewis. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Lewis to throw for it on fourth. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense now.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
The play action fake. Complete. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. He uncorks one deep. He's got it inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Chambers. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. Rush is on him. He gets away. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Colorado will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, UCF. Field. tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Lewis makes the catch. It's Welsh. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Lewis wants to pass. Moving out to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That could work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Throwing, Lewis dances away to buy time. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds.
Well, it's a nice job by the defense in the back end, staying with it. Even though the play broke down, quarterback was flushed out to the right side, making it a very tough throw for him. They ended up getting the catch, but it was out of bounds.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Third down from the gun, Lewis makes the grab on the left. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. Let's start with TCU taking on the number 3 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
The run inside. It's Welch. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Offense changing the play. Looking for space. It's Welsh. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards up.
Got a little grass. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll give it to him again. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. The Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffaloes! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
And the defenses have dominated this football game until now. Finally, the big explosive play comes, and it comes through the running back. Nice job blocking up front. He finally got a hole, Palmer, that he could run through, and he does the rest.
Yeah, the defense have been playing so well up to that point, but not everybody in their gap, not everybody taking the right angles, and he was able to take advantage of it. It's been a rare mental breakdown for this defense, and now next time they take the field, they got to lock back in, because obviously this game is still close.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Inside the 40. The 30. He's at the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
And that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop you.
He'll try it again. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. The quick out. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Here's Lewis to throw. The short hands, it's Moore. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots, shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Running inside, it's Bellamy. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And the Buffaloes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're going back to the ground. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
I love when offenses are stubborn and they run the football. That's a really good thing. Those are body blows that sometimes throughout a game can lead up. But the offensive line, they got to pave a little bit better room. Like, there needs to be a little bit more room so this guy can break free and get in the open field, try to make a play. Now it's 3rd and 6, so now probably a passing situation.
Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
3rd and long, they're throwing the out route, trying to get it on the boundary, but a great job by the defense, anticipating it and then knocking it away.
Field goal is good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the UCF sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, Holly. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Knights will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking for room. It's Clinton. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Well, this game is all but wrapped up. The Week 13 scoreboard for the top 12 teams in the country looks like this. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. 3rd down from the gun, Lewis. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, ready.
4th down, Lewis. He's brought down, couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it even.
Might have a chance. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. The Knights are threatening in the red zone. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on 1st down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown, UCF! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Lewis. Finds his back in the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Buffaloes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Lewis to throw. Going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
The Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Yeah, and I love the timing routes, a nice curl route, great throw, and then catch the ball, get north-south, and get some good yards after the catch.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Looking for space, it's Bellamy. Makes it past the marker. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Throwing, Lewis. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. And the offense knows the task ahead. They're down 8. It's 1st and goal. They need a touchdown and the 2. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback making checks. Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado! The Buffaloes leap back on top. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here's Lewis to throw. And down he goes, and down goes for the moment. The chance to tie the game here in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Pocket breaking down. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
You talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Keep it on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Using his legs, it's Bellamy. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. At the 20, he's got space. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Bellamy. There's a crease. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the Knights will call their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now. So take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And with that field goal, they now have the lead. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.